Anyway, I'm taking a break from doing eBay, and I thought I'd have some tea since it's like a little after 4, and that's tea time. So I have my tea, and I have a piece of chocolate pound cake. It has chocolate chips in it too. So I just thought I'd come in here and talk about my eBay versus what I've been looking into Poshmark. Poshmark is an app that you do on your phone. You do everything on your phone, I guess. And I've been really looking into it. It looked kind of interesting, but the more and more I read and the more YouTube videos I watch about Poshmark, I don't think, for right now, I don't think it's for me. You have to do too many social things on there. You can't just list things and forget it, you know, like you can on eBay a little bit. You have to keep sharing people's closets, they call them. You make a closet and you list things, and you have your little closet of clothes or whatever you're listing, and then you share them out, and people share your stuff and you share their things, and then there's these parties that you go to. Somebody said there's sort of like going to Tupperware parties, and when you go, if you join this party, if there's, say, 15, 20 people in this party, they sort of buy back and forth from each other, and it's a good way to sell things. But there's like numerous 6, 8, 10 parties a day going on. And of course you just pick one once in a while, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. But just the thing about picking what clothes you want to put on Poshmark and picking what things you want to put on eBay, because I would be afraid to put them on both, because with my luck, something would sell on eBay that was on Poshmark, and somebody would buy it on Poshmark at the same time, and then that goes into, I guess you don't get into trouble canceling things on Poshmark, but you can get into trouble by doing canceled sales on eBay. So I have a good standing in eBay. I don't want to mess it up. So anyway, I don't think that Poshmark is right for me. Did I go off there for a minute? It's very interesting, and I've been on there looking around, and I did buy from 2 sellers. I bought a couple things. So one was a pair of shoes, Dansko shoes, that were dirt cheap. I mean, they're not in the best condition, but I would just wear them around the house, so it doesn't matter. I wanted to try on that size anyway for Dansko. And I got a surprise box of winter things in my size. So that's going to be a fun thing to buy. It's called Sweater Weather Box. So I don't know what's going to be in it. It can be anything wintry, from socks to sweaters to whatever, scarves. So I just thought it would be a fun box to get in the mail. So right now I'm just going to stick with eBay. I think it's all I can handle right now. You know, I did try to do Amazon for a while. I sent in all kinds of things. It was a lot of work for me, being my age. And I can't lift a lot of heavy things. Well, you fill up these boxes, and you know, they weigh anywhere. My boxes weighed anywhere from 12 pounds to 25 pounds. Well, then you have to take them to UPS, and it was just a lot of work for me, being my age. I'm sure it's not a lot of work for younger people, but I finally just stopped sending things in. So they keep sending me these messages that I have to do something with my inventory because it's becoming, it's been there. They don't like you to keep things that aren't selling in there too long, or you have to pay storage fees. So now instead of making money, it's costing me money, and I don't know how to get out of it. The directions to quit Amazon selling, FBA, are so confusing for me. I just keep putting it off, and it just keeps costing me money. And I would like to call Amazon and have them help me, but there's no way of actually talking to a real person that I found yet anyway, and to get me out of this. And I know you have to either pay to have the things destroyed, which seems a waste, or you have to pay even more, of course, to have them shipped back to you. And I don't know if I want all these things shipped back to me or not. But I could have a lot of things to sell on eBay then. But the reason I sent them to Amazon is because these things sell better on Amazon than they do on eBay, because they were books and CDs and just other miscellaneous things that I got on closeouts. So I just don't know what to do. If anybody out there sees this video and knows how to get me out of Amazon without costing me $1 million, I'd appreciate a message. So anyway, I'm just taking a little break and having my cake. And I just ran across a pair of pants that I'm about to put on. Let me show you a picture. What these pants reminded me of. I don't know if I can make this any bigger or not. Maybe not. But I'll show it to you. These pants that I got, they're all packaged up now, but they are a pair of men's, they're herringbone. And I was looking up how to describe these pants. And the best way that I'm going to describe these are they're English gentleman dress pants. And they're like a hunting pant. They have pockets on the legs. Each leg has a pocket. They're like dress pants, and they're herringbone, like wool pants. And I found what they reminded me of the reason I bought these is when I saw them on the rack and looked at them, they immediately reminded me of a scene from Downton Abbey. And I want to show you this scene that I'm talking about. I'm not sure how to turn this around. Oh, there it is. Let me show you. I don't know if there's any Downton Abbey fans out there, but you remember this hunting scene where they went to shoot pheasant. And see the pants that the men have on. They're always dressed up. They're English. They were always dressed up. And these pants, especially this guy right here, these pants, of course he has boots on, but these pants look like the pants that I have. So I'm going to somehow get that into the description when I put these on eBay. I don't really care if I sell them or not. I just think they're so neat, these pants. And I was one of those people that loved Downton Abbey. And now I hear they're going to come out with a movie. So anyway, I thought I would take a break, like I said, and have my cake. Does anybody else but me have tea at 4 o'clock? My daughter just messaged me that she's on her way to the barn. I went to the barn yesterday. I didn't take any pictures, which was dumb. I groomed my horses. They're still pretty clean from their fall bath. So, only one of them rolled in the mud a little bit, but that's easy to get off once the mud is dry. But their manes and tails are still real nice, and so I got to see my horses. I'm going to close for now. That's all I had to say about Poshmark and eBay. So I'm going to stick with this lighting is horrible. See, Sue, lighting has everything to do with how you look. Says my battery is low. So I better close before I go off the air from no battery. And I will see y'all later in another haul video whenever I go back to one of the stores. So I'm going to close for now, if I can figure out how to do this. Bye.